Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may or may not already know, my name is Alex, aka YELLOOBERRY.
I'm like, damn, you so fine, girl. What is your sign? She say I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Capricorn, the beginning and end. I got a friend for your friend. Hey, I'm making all of this money to spend. Deal stores buying.
Wait, I don't bite. And by the title of today's video, you already know why we are here. We are gonna get into this LYS Clean Beauty brand. You hype? We're gonna get into the LYS Clean Beauty brand. It is the first black-owned brand, Clean Beauty. First black-owned clean beauty brand in Sephora. So this is a big deal, y'all. I have been trying to tap into more clean beauty brands for the simple fact that our skin is the largest organ on our bodies, in our body. It's the largest organ that we have. So, you know, to keep putting these toxic chemicals and going to our bloodstreams and our pores and stuff like that, it's not good. So that is definitely why I want to give this a go round. And the biggest reason why I want to give this a go round is because it is a black-owned clean beauty brand. This is what my face looks like. Stay tuned to see how, one, I achieved this look, and two, my honest thoughts and opinions on this clean beauty brand. There's a black-owned clean beauty brand in Sephora. All right, guys, so let's get started. I am so freaking excited. Like, I ordered some of these items from the website. I also ordered some of the items from Sephora, so you know I had to wait for them both to come and whatever. But like you guys know, because you are subscribed to my channel and you watch all my other makeup videos, you know that I love to incorporate new products in my regular makeup routine. If it could fit into my regular makeup routine, it is a go, okay? So the first thing that we are gonna start with is the LYS Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. I'm gonna take some of that in my hand. I just took about this much, I don't know if you guys can see, and I'm going to work it into my face. I should definitely put my hair back. Wow, just in that little bit of time of me rubbing it and fixing my hair dried down. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. So one thing I can say about this primer so far is that, one, it does not have a smell at all, and two, it dries down fairly quickly. Right now it has like a tacky kind of feel, kind of like the Milk Hydro Grip primer, which I like a lot because that makes me feel like my makeup is gonna last forever. All right, so that part is done. Next, we're gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Orange Corrector. I personally like using color corrector because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my face, as well as to conceal these bags, child. Your girl got a 7-month-old daughter, okay? So I be up sometimes. If you would like more information on color corrector, I have a video linked up above about it. All right, so we are all blended out with color corrector. So next we are going to get into the LYS foundation. I did purchase mine in the color TN6, which I believe to be Tan Neutral 6. It is said to be a light to medium coverage. So we're gonna see if it's going to be able to cover up all this orange color corrector. Give it a good shake. I'm gonna go in with 3 pumps, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing 3, I just always do 3 pumps no matter what it is. I have my damp beauty blender and I'm going to take some. And because I don't know if this is a good match, again, I did order it online, I'm just gonna start in the middle of my face just to see. Okay, it looks like it is my skin color. It is like a hairline, too dark, but when is foundation ever exact? Besides my Morphe foundation, that was true to my skin color. All right, so far so good. I haven't blended everything out as yet. I am noticing that this foundation is giving me a lot of texture around my pore area, which I'm kind of surprised about because the primer is supposed to be pore perfecting and blurring all of that out. All right, so everything is blended out. I think it is a good it's not full coverage. I think it is a good medium coverage. I don't see my color correcting peering through actually at all. The only concern that I do have about this foundation is that I feel like it's a bit oily, like a bit oily. And like I mentioned to you guys before, I'm seeing like I have a lot of texture. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a lot of texture right here. And I know sometimes texture is inevitable, but I don't ever see this type of texture when I use like my NARS foundation, my Morphe foundation, or whatever other foundations I use, my Fenty foundation. So that is a bit concerning to me. And again, it feels very oily. I don't know if you guys can see, but like I have like, it's kind of like shiny on my hand. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All right, so next we are going to conceal. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty concealers in the color 340 and 370. 370 to conceal and 340 to highlight. And again, going in with my damp beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend everything out. Okay, so this is what the makeup looks like with the Fenty Beauty concealers blended into it. It's okay. It's really okay. I'm noticing that like there's like a lot of product buildup in my eyelids, so it's creasing up there. And that does happen to me, but not so soon. Like this foundation is very, very oily. I'm not sure why. I shook it well, but I don't know. And I feel like it's giving my skin like a very heavy look. Like my skin doesn't look as like fresh as it normally would. On camera, I can say it kind of looks decent. Like it looks like it's kind of radiant, but I can see where it's definitely, because it's such a heavy formula, I guess, it's accentuating my bags. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. And usually on the regular, my bags don't be accentuated. They be hidden at this point, so. And even when I talk, I can feel the foundation on the top of my lip just sitting there. And over here, it looks as if it's not blending. Like it looks as if, can you guys see that area right here? It's as if the makeup is literally just sitting on my face. Like, wow, if I touch it, it feels kind of like, this is weird. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All right, so next, what I would normally do in my foundation routine is I will basically set all of this. So what I'm gonna do now is go in with the LYS translucent setting powder in the color Brilliance Banana. So it's basically just a yellow powder. And I can tell how this formula is, I'm actually not gonna use a sponge to go with it. I'm going to take this Morphe brush. Doesn't have a number on it, but I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and I'm going to tap it into the product, which is very powdery. Can you guys see that? Like, do you guys see the powder coming off? I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes. And like, you guys see the brush is brown. It was just the regular color of the brush, so that's how also I can tell this foundation is very oily. I'm guessing that'll be good for somebody who has like really dry skin, but I have normal skin, so it's kind of like just sitting on my face. I'm gonna make sure to set the top of my eyes. I'll be forgetting, but this, we ain't gonna forget today. Cause I can see where this is already like really creasing the top of my eyelids. Make sure to get around my nose, my laugh lines. Okay, so this is what Brilliance Banana looks like. It is a translucent powder. However, because it is a banana powder, I kind of expected more of like a brightening effect. I just feel like it just left my face looking neutral, which isn't a bad thing. But you know, if I got banana, I wanted it to, you know, be banana-y. But it definitely calmed down the grease on my face. But now I just feel like with the powder, my face looks very textured, like even more textured. Like, can you guys tell? Let me see if I can turn on my light if you guys can see it. No? I don't know. So the next step after that is to create our contour. I do like to use bronzers to contour. So today we are going to grab the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer in the color Courage Tan. This bronzer does look very cool toned, so we're gonna tread lightly with this one. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, I don't know the name of it either, just take a little bit and see. This powder also is coming off a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like a lot of powder when I just barely tapping it, but whatever. Just gonna bronze up the face a little bit. I can definitely see where if I use too much of this bronzer, it can go wrong. Put a little bit on the forehead. Gonna take an eyeshadow brush, as I always do, and dip it into my bronzer. And just use this kind of as eyeshadow and my nose contour. So this is what it looks like. Definitely not my color. I feel like my face just looks so not me. It doesn't look all nice and warm as it normally would. I just feel like it looks very... I mean, this is a great color for my Cupid's bow. Kind of made my Cupid's bow look really deep. But I don't know. I don't really care for this color. And this is in the tan range. So I assumed I would be in the tan range. I'm always confused if I'm tan, medium, light. Like, I don't know. My foundation was tan. So I figured that this would complement it. But I don't know. I feel like my face looks very muddy. Very, very muddy. Next order of business is we are going to go into the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. It is a cream blush like I just mentioned, so I'm just going to go in it with my finger. I'm already seeing that this blush might be oily too. There's like oil spots or some type of condensation is going on inside of it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm going to take my finger and put it at the ball of my cheek. You're gonna start with a little and bring that upward. And like I mentioned, it definitely is on the oily side. I know it's a cream blush, so it's like go figure, but I don't know, it's like oily. Like even when I'm putting it on my face, I can hear my, like the sticking, like all the cream blush came off my finger, which I'm surprised to see. That looks more of like my foundation on my finger. Last thing I also want to try before we finish the rest of my face is this LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, since I got this glossy treatment oil, I've been using it and I absolutely highly recommend it. It is really good. I assume because it's an oil that it'll be, let me stop talking. I assume that because they named it an oil that it'll be like, you know, very oily, but no girl, It is very high gloss, high shine, and I highly recommend. But let me finish the rest of my face and I'll come back to you guys with my honest thought and opinion on the LYS Beauty Clean Beauty brand. All right, guys, so I am back with a full face. The only thing I did was just add some lashes, some lip gloss. Well, you guys saw when I put lip gloss on. And just some highlight. Actually, let me line my lip. Okay, now we're done. I just added some lip liner and Madeline in my NYX Butter Gloss. And this is the final look. Overall, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am very disappointed in this brand. I just feel like it's very dark on my face now. Like I feel like since I first put it on and now, like I feel like my foundation is kind of oxidizing. 1, 2, it is very textured. I don't know if you guys can see on my forehead. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but literally it looks as if I have dry skin underneath my makeup and like my makeup is starting to peel, which is not the case. My forehead was pretty clear, pretty moisturized. I've been putting on makeup all week and it looked fine. So now it's, you know, and then I did mention to you guys that the primer is very drying. So I don't know, like it's like the formula didn't make sense. Like the primer was drying, but then the foundation is oily. So I guess those two together just was not a match. I like the primer alone. I feel like it'll do really good in the summertime. However, it's not something I would reach for immediately on my day-to-day. No, it is very drying, like I mentioned 200 times before. The foundation, not a fan at all. Again, it is very oily. I feel like it's very heavy on my face. My face looks dark, and then it's just even over here, like the same situation I was saying with my forehead. It looks like it's peeling over here. And when I touched it, I guess it took off some of the makeup. So now you can kind of see my acne scarring in the corner. You can see all the little pimples on my face, like things that I wasn't even seeing before when I didn't have the makeup on. Hi, G. Now you can like see it on my face. It's just, no, just a no from me. The translucent powder, I don't really feel like it did much. I don't know if you guys can tell, but underneath my eye, I am getting like a lot of creasing, which is normal, but I feel like that's normal for me maybe 2 hours after I wore my makeup. Like right now, that's what it is. My makeup looks like I've had it on all night and it's literally been 20 minutes. Like I haven't had my makeup on long at all. So for it to be showing like this, I can only imagine what it's gonna show like in 4-hour, 5-hour time span. The lip gloss, highly recommend. That is, I bring that thing with me everywhere. The cream blush, it's okay. Definitely not something I feel like you have to go buy, and I definitely wouldn't say it's something that you shouldn't buy, but guys, comment down below if you buy it and let me know how you feel about the cream blush. It's definitely okay, like okay. And the contour, the bronzer, not a fan. The color is very gray, and I guess that also adds to my face being like muddy and just old looking, and just very like the color contrast just didn't go together. I think I needed something like that was more warm and that was more cool tanned. Honestly, my face, in my opinion, literally looks like I am a white girl who went tanning, like got a spray tan, and like, you know how their face just be looking mad old and just very like, yeah, like that's just what my face looks like to me. I'm really not liking it. How does my face look, babe?
I don't know. I mean, it's mad light here now, so it's kind of like, this is orange light right here. I don't know if that's
helping the cause. Let me see.
Yeah, it's still brown.
It doesn't look good, right?
No. Like a penny.
In the words of Caleb, I look like a penny, but yeah, I really wanted this to work, guys. Like, I watched so many reviews on it. Everybody's rating it like top foundation of 2021, but I don't know if they lying, if I'm doing something wrong. And I neglected to mention that this is my second time recording this video, because the first video I looked crazy. But even the second time around putting this on my face, it got better from the first time around, but it's just, babe, she's eating that. It got better from the first time around, but right now it's just a no from, like, no. But guys, comment down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know if you're gonna try this clean beauty brand. I do recommend everybody should definitely still try it. You may find a few things here and there that you do like about it. Like, I chose the high shine lip gloss, and I also chose the primer, but everything else, but definitely comment down below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Please make sure you hit that like button and that red subscribe button, and join me in my journey of motherhood, makeup, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and all things up above. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.